Here is phase 5 of my DC cinematic universe. Okay, so the first movie is Batman Under the Red Hood. I assume most of you already know the storyline Batman Under the Red Hood. You know, there's an anti-hero named Red Hood who kills criminals and he wants to like murder the Joker, and it turns out he's actually Jason Todd, the second Robin, who was killed by the Joker but then brought back by the Lazarus Pit. In the comics, it was like Superboy Prime like punched the universe and then he came back and then they put him in the Lazarus Pit. But in this, it'll just be the Lazarus Pit. We won't have that. Red Hood, he'll be kind of an antagonist, but he becomes like a reluctant ally to Batman. Also, Tim Drake, he's been Robin since after Jason died. The villains of this movie are gonna be the League of Assassins, led by Ra's al Ghul. And Ra's al Ghul, he's gonna be the main villain of the movie, and so Jason decides to team up with Batman and Robin so that they can take down Ra's al Ghul. And then at the end of the movie, Batman and Ra's al Ghul, they both die. We'll have a post-credit scene that teases Damian Wayne. So the next movie is Static. You haven't seen the animated series Static Shock? You should. It's really good. Basically, the storyline is 14-year-old kid. His name is Virgil Hawkins. He lives in Dakota City. He gets exposed to mutagen gas, which gives him electric powers. A big explosion that exposes mutagen gas, and that people who are around that area, they get powers, and it's called the Big Bang, and all the people who got the powers are known as Bang Babies. So Virgil becomes a superhero named Static. His best friend Richie helps him out and is kind of like his guy in the chair. There are villains who are also other Bang Babies who got powers, like Ivan Evans, who calls himself Ebon, and he has these shadow powers. Ebon has a gang of other Bang Babies, such as Talon, Hotstreak, and Shiv. The next movie is Birds of Prey. The team will be Oracle, Black Canary, Huntress, Big Barda, Lady Blackhawk, Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, and Kendra Saunders, Hawkgirl. Since Batman's death, crime in Gotham City has skyrocketed. Barbara Gordon decides to put together a team of female heroes to defend the city. This movie will have the origin of Cassandra Cain. There's a criminal, Noah Cutler, also known as the Calculator, who is the main villain of this movie, who's been a kind of like a tactical supervisor for criminals, and he helps them with heists. And we'll also get an origin story for Kendra Saunders, Hawkgirl. Secondary villains in this movie will be Savant, Copperhead, Cheshire, and White Canary. So the next movie is Justice Society Legacy. This one's in the present day, Earth 2. There is a new Justice Society team of younger heroes, and that team will be Khalid Nassour, Dr. Fate, Power Girl, Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, Stargirl, Atom Smasher, Cyclone, Jakeem Thunder, Obsidian, Jade, and Nathan Haywood, Citizen Steel. A major focus of this movie will be the younger heroes carrying on the legacy of the original Justice Society, and the original members of the Justice Society will also appear, and they'll be mentors to the new members. The main villain of this movie is Eclipso. So what happens is this scientist named Bruce Gordon finds the diamond of Eclipso. His body becomes the host of Eclipso's soul. In the beginning of the movie, we will get a flashback of the Spectre fighting Eclipso. Mordred will be a secondary villain, and the post-credit scene will show the Spectre discovering the multiverse. So the next movie is Nightwing and Robin, and in this movie we'll see how the death of Batman has affected Nightwing. Nightwing will meet Damian Wayne, who is the son of Bruce and Talia that Bruce Wayne did not know about. So Dick takes in Damian as his Robin. This movie will also introduce the Court of Owls. A rogue member of the Court of Owls, known as Raptor, teams up with Nightwing. Dick will find out that his great-grandfather, William Cobb, is a Talon for the Court of Owls. Talon, he starts out as the villain of the movie, but then Raptor kills him, and then he betrays Nightwing, and we find out Raptor is a part of the Cobra cult. And we also find out that Raptor knew Dick's mom before Dick was born, and that Dick was actually named after Raptor. Dick will act as kind of a father figure for Damien, and we'll also see other members of the Bat family. The next movie is Doom Patrol 2. The members of Doom Patrol will be the same members of the first movie, in addition to Beast Boy, Flex Mentallo, and Bumblebee. The reason why Beast Boy is in this team is he is the adopted son of Mento and Elasta Woman. The Negative Spirit merges Negative Man with Dr. Eleanor Poole, and they become Rebus. So the main villains of this movie are the Brain and Monsieur Mala, and they want to get revenge on the Chief because he is the reason why the Brain lost his body and is just a brain. Brain and Mala, they have a supervillain team called the Brotherhood of Evil, which consists of Madame Rogue, General Immortus, Gargox, Gemini, Plasmus, and Phobia. And in this movie, Mala removes Robot Man's brain and replaces it with the brain. The heroes manage to get Robot Man his brain back. The Brotherhood of Evil kill the Chief. The next movie is Blue Beetle 2. Ted Cord returns, and he is a mentor to Jaime. Booster Gold took him from the past. Booster Gold will be a big part of the movie. The main villain of the movie will be Blood Beetle, who is Jaime's friend Paco, who has this scarab grafted onto him, which takes over his mind and turns him into the Blood Beetle. Jaime is trying to save Paco. Secondary villains in this movie will be Silverback, Lucreza, and Negotiator. In the third act, Jaime, Ted, and Booster Gold team up with The Question, Captain Atom, and Nightshade to stop Blood Beetle. Jaime convinces Paco to fight the Scarab's control and remove it after they beat Blood Beetle. Booster Gold decides to bring Ted back to his time. Next movie is Flash Terminal Velocity. Wally West, he is the Flash. He meets Barry Allen's grandson from the future, Bart Allen, aka Impulse. This movie will be about the Flash family. The Flash family will be Wally West, Bart Allen, Jay Garrick, Max Mercury, and Jesse Quick. Wally and Linda Park are married. Wally, he's got a new friend helping him out named Chunk. He's got like a black hole inside of him or something. So the main villain of this movie is the Black Flash, who is the Grim Reaper for speedsters. Bart has come from the future to warn Wally about him. Black Flash tries to take Wally, but he takes Linda instead, and he takes Linda to the Speed Force. And it is also revealed that Black Flash was there when Barry Allen died. The Tornado Twins from the future will also show up. So the next movie is Green Lantern Blackest Night. This has been what all the Green Lantern movies have been led up to. Necron has given William Hand the power of the Black Lantern. He has become Black Hand and is the main villain of the movie. He brings back all the dead heroes and villains, and they'll be members of the Black Lantern Corps. Hal has to work with the other Lantern Corps members to defeat Black Hand. Hal, John, Guy, Alan, and Kyle are all in this movie, and the Justice League will also show up to help. In this movie, Hal discovers the entity known as Parallax. In a desperate attempt to defeat the Black Lantern Corps, he becomes one with Parallax. At the end of the movie, Kyle becomes the White Lantern, which he uses to defeat Black Hand and Necron. So for TV shows, we'll have a Justice League Dark TV show, a Stargirl TV show, a TV show about Atlantis, a TV show about the Legion of Superheroes, a TV show about Krypton before it got exploded, and a TV show about the Human Target. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I promise the next video will come out soon, no longer than 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.